Good morning. Welcome to Touch of Class. How are you today? I have a very special guest today. But before we get started with the show, I'm going to do some advertisement on Liberty City Church of Christ that I attend at 12411 East 7 Mile in Detroit, Michigan. And you could contact our pastor, Dr. Mark Thompson, at 313-521-3457. And then I have another advertisement for Samantha Eaddy. Samantha has a dance company at the Northwest Activity Center at 181 Meyer Street in Detroit, Michigan. At the Northwest Activity Centers on Monday, she takes 5-year-olds on up. Give her a call, and you could call my number at 313-918-9920 for Samantha Eaddy Dance Company. And now we get ready to get on with the show. And today my special guest is Ann Allen. Hi, Ann.
Well, hi.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I said that because Ann had a talk show, and I was actually her spokesperson on her show years ago, and she the one got me started. And then I turned around and got my own show as well. Ann has her own business, and that's why she's here today to talk to you about.
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank you so much for inviting me to be on your show. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much, Ann.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about your business because I don't know it, so you got to let the audience know.
Okay, my business is called Allen Consultation Services. I'm an LLC. We provide individual therapy, counseling for people who, many times you have individuals who feel like, well, I can't talk to my family because, they're not, they're judgmental, or it could be family and friends that are judgmental, but many times they can call us and come into our therapy session, and it's confidentiality. We provide dignity and respect to all our clients, and so we welcome the opportunity to serve them. We focus on the whole person, and that means that many times we just don't focus on the physical body, that is inclusive as well. But people have emotional needs, and they're going through emotional turmoil, and so many times our minds are bombarded with many obsessive thoughts, and our health is compromised. Exactly. So we address the whole person, physically, mentally, psychological, as well as meet their emotional needs.
Okay.
So also we have senior therapy as well. Many times seniors, many times when people are so elated to retire, but after they retire, they've been working for 30 years, and then what do? They come home, sometimes they resort to substance abuse because they're lonely, don't have anything to do, so we welcome them to come in and sit down and talk with us. And also family therapists, with all the dynamics that are going on now in the home, suicide is on the rise. Many times families, they're going through all this trauma. They don't know who they can turn to. Okay. So we ask them to come to us, and we'll sit down and talk with them about different problems they might be encountering. We talk about the millennials. These are the young people, 18-year-old. I have 18-year-old that I counsel as well.
Oh, do you? So is a certain age bracket what you do with?
Well, normally I counsel teens up until 102.
Okay.
So it's vast.
Okay.
Then we offer group therapy. I facilitate Alzheimer's support group, death and dying group, grief and loss. All that is encompassed in what we do. Also Alzheimer's disease group. We teach families how to take care of themselves, because when you're dealing with someone who has Alzheimer's, and the family members, someone having that type of illness was a heinous disease because they forget who they are, and sometimes they forget who family members are. And there's a lot of caregiving involved. So we teach them what the disease process is and what they can do to eradicate some of the stress that they are exhibiting.
So with all this information that you're giving out to the audience, can you please give me the location of your office?
I sure can. We're located at 19401 West McNichols. That's 19401 West McNichols. And you can call us at 248-483-0647. Again, that telephone number is 248-483-0647.
Okay, I wanted to ask you a question. Is it appointment only, or can you do a walk-in?
No, because I'm there on Saturdays from 9 until 5. So they need to call the number. If they do walk in, there's a chance they might be seen and might not be seen. So if they do, we do have a reception there. So they're probably, entertained, let me know that they're there.
Okay.
And I'll see if I can squeeze them in. There might be a little wait.
Okay, so everybody remember what she just said. So if you walk in off the street, it might be a little wait, depending on how crowded her office is that particular day. So she preferred you to do an appointment.
Yes, do an appointment, please.
Okay.
And even though I try to see everyone that comes to us.
Yes.
So we wanted to treat them with dignity and respect, and that you're unique, and your problem is what we began to focus on you, because you're special to us.
Okay.
We want you to feel like that. We are not judgmental. We're just there to offer service to you, because we're a servicing agency.
Okay. So tell me about your support group. I just want to know about certain things that your office do particularly.
With the support group, we have the Alzheimer's support group, substance abuse group as well. We have grief and loss groups.
Okay.
Different groups that we try to encourage people, especially caregiving group. Memory improvement workshop. If you're having problems, forget your keys and you don't know what happened to your keys, and you having the little memory loss, we teach you how to improve your memory. So you just call us, and again, that number is 248-483-0647, especially if you're bombarded with so many things today.
So that's what the improvement workshop is about.
Yeah, the memory improvement workshop, we give you different techniques that help you to improve your memory.
Okay, I have a question for you. So how long have you been a therapist?
I've been a therapist, almost 20 years, because I worked at Detroit Receiving Hospital for a vast number of years, facilitated support group. I was a liaison between different companies, with Receiving Hospital, and then I went into mental health. So I saw a vast number of people that were suffering from mental health, bipolar disease, manic depressive disease, and so suicidal ideation, visual. And,
Okay.
So these are what really promoted me to go into mental health, because even in the church you got people who are suffering from these type of diseases.
Exactly.
And many times we don't know how to handle that. Many times we try to do it spiritually, but sometimes if a person is hearing voices, then you really need to call 911 and take them to a crisis center, because many times we try to counsel them and talk about spiritual things. But at that time, many of the people that having those emotional problems, they think they're God themselves.
Okay.
So we have to get them to a crisis center immediately.
Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from Ann firsthand of her business, and we get ready to take a 5-minute break, and we'll be right back with Touch of Class. Thank you. Hi, welcome back to Touch of Class. I'm having a beautiful time with Ann being here today, telling us about her business and how she's got started with her therapist. So she's telling us a lot of information. Some of the things I'm not for sure about because I don't know, and that's why Ann is here letting me know as well. She's letting the audience know. We are back, and thank you again. I'm so honored that you're here today.
Well, I'm very honored to be on your show.
Well, thank you so much. So I got a couple questions to ask you. How long have you been working with mental health patients?
With mental health, I might say maybe about I guess maybe about 10 years, because when you're working in the hospital, you do work with mental health as
Okay.
well. But directly with mental health, I've been working about 3 years.
Okay.
So that's why I decided to go into my own business and address some of those issues like grief and loss, death and dying, all these things that work with children. Because many times you see people on the street and they will come up to me, younger people, will come up to me and say, well, do you have some money? And I used to say, you're younger than me. Why are you not working? But when I went to mental health, then I understand that many times they cannot secure a job. If they do secure one, they cannot keep the job.
Keep the job.
Because of their mental illness, because they're hearing voices, other things that are come into play.
And I know you talked earlier about the elders, but what do you provide actually for the elders?
For elderly people, many times we do an assessment. Sometimes I will go into a senior high-rise, and I would assist them if they have any type of abuse that's going on. I will. Many times they will come to my office, and I address the issue, because when I say we address the whole person, so even when they say grandmother come into my office, she came to my office, she said, I am very depressed. I said, well, what's going on? And I address the whole person. I said, I evaluate the home situation. Has anything happened in the home to change? And then she might tell me, yes, my granddaughter moved in with me. So that's a problem, because she's been living alone, and now her granddaughter's living with her. And so when I say we address the whole person, because now my client is suffering from depression, not that she needed medication right now, but she's saying, I probably do need something to calm me down. But the problem is that her granddaughter's in the house with her.
Okay.
And so what my job is to see if I can bring those two together, get the granddaughter a job.
Okay.
So with the granddaughter having a job, then she can move out onto her own. And then what happens to my client? She's happy again.
Okay.
So that's what we're talking about, addressing the whole person. So I address, maybe she might be having some problem at church. Maybe she might be having some problem with the grandchildren, or whatever. So we address the whole person, not just go and do it externally, thinking that, oh, she's fine, she has grandchildren, she might have 30 or 20 grandchildren.
Okay.
But are they proactive in that person's life?
Okay.
And so when I evaluate that
So
situation.
your office offers individual therapy, kids teen therapy, senior therapy, family therapy,
Yes.
and also group therapy and workshops and support groups. And actually, she provides a lot more. She does support groups, grief and loss, and overcoming depression.
Oh, yeah,
So
that's a
you
big
all
problem.
need to contact Ann and actually go visit her office.
Yes, because we're on the April the 22nd, we are having a workshop. I know you can't see this, but I will begin to read. It's called Meet and Greet. Allen Consultation LLC presents Meet and Greet. And we'll discuss topics like anxiety triggers. I teach you how to analyze the triggers, how to cope with depression, overcoming depression, suicidal prevention. How do you prevent suicide? You have teens now we have a vast number of teens who are committing
Yes,
suicide.
they are.
Some of the warning signs that you might come, we'll teach you how to look for those warning signs. When the child starts giving things away, that's a trigger for you. So we teach you about these different triggers that you can be causing it off.
So you all, again, need to go to Ann's Meet and Greet. It's Saturday, held April the 22nd, 2017, from 11 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. at 1940 West McNichols Suite R in Detroit, Michigan. And the zip code is 48219. And call Miss Ann Allen at 248-483-0647 for additional information. Give her a call. And I thank everybody for our community. That will be a positive thing for us to work on and to actually give her some help and promote. Her business
Well,
is
thank you.
to bring more people in. So hopefully you get more clients.
Yeah, well, thank you, because this is a need, especially with, really concerned about our teens. There's so many that commit suicide. And so there's a family issue. That's why we decided to go like family therapy.
Exactly.
If you know that there's something that's going on, I can teach you the triggers that you can look for when it comes to your teen,
And-
substance abuse and all those things.
And besides this, everyone, you know, Ann is a very busy lady. She had a show for some years, and I was really proud, and I was honored to be on her show again. But at the same time, Ann is also a playwright. She does plays, and she used to take a lot of people from church, and she used to get them involved. And everybody in the community was actually involved in her plays. And I asked her the other day when was she gonna get started with that again. So, and can you answer that one?
Well, you know, think about doing something by the fall.
By the fall.
Yes.
Hopefully this time, everyone, she tapes it so we all can get a chance to see it, and hopefully
Yeah.
she'll call me and I go on her
Yeah.
play again, because I was actually in one of her plays and
Yes,
I
she
had a
She
nice
did an
time.
excellent job. Not only that, Choir Boy, he was in our play too. The camera guy. So I'm so happy to see him again too. So I'm gonna contact him. Probably might come back on the show. You know, after I get some things, you know,
In place.
in place.
Because you got a lot on your plate.
I know. You know.
So
but
busy.
I know, because I facilitate a nursing home ministry too. So. So I am
Yeah.
pretty busy.
She is. And I was so glad we had a chance to talk and meet up and catch up. And so everybody, again, she have a meet and greet, and I need you to be there.
That's right.
Saturday, April the 22nd, 2017 at 11 o'clock a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. That's a lot of time. At 19401 West McNichols, Suite R in Detroit, Michigan. Please contact Ann Allen at 248-483-0647 for additional information. I'm telling you again. And please, again, make sure you contact her. This is very important, and it's good for our seniors. It's good for our family, and it's good to learn about the workshops that we really don't get involved in. So please
right.
contact her, and about the depression and the young teens with the suicide.
That's
It's
right.
very important. So you need to contact Ann as soon as possible. And also, I'm going to keep her number up, and actually I'm going to advertise her business so everybody
Oh,
can
well,
go
thank you.
to a workshop.
Okay.
So make sure you stay tuned with Touch a Class, because I got a lot more going on, and hopefully we'll have Ann back after her workshop and see what
Yes.
happened
That's
at her
right.
meet and greet, and see how well rounded that turned out.
And-
Don't
And can I just interject? Everything is confidential. So we want you to let you know that when you talk to us, unless you give us permission to convey this information to someone else, but everything is confidential. So confidential. So you don't have to worry about anybody, a family member, anyone learning your business. Okay? It's between you and your therapist. Only you and your therapist knows.
So you heard from her firsthand.
That's right.
So I wanted to ask you also, do you have any free patients that come in, or is it a cost for?
Well, we do provide. We take Medicare, not Medicaid. Now we take Medicare. We take Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Also cash, Mastercard, Visa,
Credit card.
and credit card.
So
all
if
credit
you
cards.
wanted to know how to pay, you can actually call her in any other thing that you don't understand or need to know about payments. Please contact Ann.
Yeah,
as
I'm
well.
glad you asked that question. So we do
Okay.
take Medicare.
All right,
And all
so
those-
everybody knows the office therapist, and I think this is a good way. She got on here, your pathway to a better life starts here,
That's right.
with meet and greet for Ann Allen and her therapist, and everybody need to come see her April 22nd. I'm going to say that again. And also, I would like to talk about my talk show for a minute. It's on www.bgntv.net, and I've been appearing every Sunday, some Sundays at 10:30, and I air
okay.
sometimes at 2 o'clock. And this show will air next Sunday at 2 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
So please make sure you tune in, because I'll be leaving church and I'll be running to the TV just to watch the
I
show.
will too.
So make sure you do that. And also, I would like to say one more time about Liberty City Church. Is Liberty is on East 7 Mile in Detroit, 112-411 East 7 Mile with Dr. Mark Thompson, where I attend. And also Samantha Eaddy, Samantha Dance Company, is at the Northwest Activity Centers on Mondays at 5 o'clock for 5-year-olds on up. I don't know all the ages, but she have 2 classes. One is at 5 and one is at 6 on Mondays. And Sundays at Liberty at 11 o'clock in the morning, and also Wednesdays at 7 in the evening. So make sure you stay tuned. But I'm getting back to Ann because we got to get back to talking about her meet and greet. So I'm excited for you, and thank you
Well,
for
thank
coming.
you.
I am
Thank
so
you.
glad you got this, and I'm so proud. And she's been doing a lot of work. So she's been real busy. And I told you again, she's gonna work on a play, so be ready
yes,
to
I
hear
am.
about that. So I'm gonna talk about that when I come back on, when she make her decision on that one, right? Ann?
That's right. That's right. I sure am.
So I am so glad you're here. Is anything else you would like to tell the audience about your business? This is her business. Remind you, hers.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, Allen Consultation Services, like, I just want to tell you, encourage you to, this is your pathway to a better life. So we encourage you to call. Our telephone number again is 248-483-0647. So that's a new number. That's why I'm looking down. It's my new number. Again, that number is 248-483-0647. So you can call us and let me know when you want to come in. So our hours are from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. So you can call and schedule your appointment in those times. And like I said, all our information, everything you tell to us is confidential. Okay?
Okay.
So it was,
So one more thing, and I would like to ask you, do you have a Gmail that you like to give the audience?
yeah, I do have a
You
Gmail.
sure do.
Okay.
It's right there.
Okay. So you can read it out for me.
AllenCServices@gmail.com.
That's right.
AllenCServices@gmail.com. So you could contact her also that way if you can't get her by phone. But I'm sure you can pick up the phone. Everybody have a phone
That's right.
to call her. And Saturdays at 9 o'clock a.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. Everybody's not open on Saturdays, but guess what? She is.
That's right. That's right. From 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And like I said, we're here to serve you. We're offering our service to
On
you.
Saturdays.
We treat all our clients with dignity and respect, love, and confidentiality. And we look forward to seeing you.
And I'm happy she's here, and I'm glad we're talking about it, and I will be talking about it in the future now. So
Okay.
hopefully everything works out for you on the 22nd. Everybody
right.
come out. And actually, I maybe got to get up and come out and see what's
That's
going
right.
on.
Come out,
Yeah.
sit out and see. You know, we're going to have different things, some surprise. So we can't tell you everything on the TV, but we want you to come out and we have a surprise too.
Exactly.
Saturday, April the 22nd from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. We look forward to seeing you. And I'm going to tell you, you're going to be blessed.
At 1901 West McNichols, Suite R in Detroit, Michigan, zip code 48219. Make sure you contact Ann Allen at 248-483-0647. Contact her. There's one more thing Touch a Class would like to say to you. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you took notes down. And also, I forgot to mention, my event is coming up September the 9th at Riverside Marina in Detroit, Michigan. I'm having a semi-formal event, the second anniversary of my talk show, Touch a Class. So if you would like to come to my event, give me a call at 313-918-9920. Again, 313-918-9920.
And we also specialize in those people who want Christian counseling. We also provide Christian counseling as well.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. So,
Yes.
see, now she's giving you some more new information. But
Okay.
then you have to wait until April the 22nd, 2017 to see all the other extra things that she have at her office for you to come out to her meet and greet. And you need to come.
That's right.
She open on Saturdays from 9 to 5. How many offices do you know that's open? Again, Touch a Class is having a semi-formal event, and it's September the 9th, 2017, and it's semi-formal. And I hope everybody give me a call and come see me at 313-918-9920. And don't forget, I have a website with Wix.com. So make sure you go on there as well. and also www.bgntv.net. And I am so honored to have you again. I couldn't say it more than enough, because if it wasn't for her, I'd be sitting here.
Well, we thank God for all that, right?
Exactly.
And we said choir boy, it wasn't for him, but none of us
Would be here.
So thank you so much, and nice seeing you again.
And I appreciate you being here. I'm really honored, and I had a good time today.
I did too.
And I'm gonna just keep this.
It's different sitting on this side.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be tuning in again with Touch a Class next Sunday. Make sure you tune in at 10:30. But the following week, tune in at 2 o'clock to see me and Ann.
That's right.
So make sure you tune in. I need you to watch the show so you can get some new information about what she's doing on her grand opening. And I hope it's a good success. Meet and greet with Ann Alice at April the 22nd, 2017.
That's right.
And her number is 248-483-0647 for more information. And of course, you know my number, 313-918-9920. And you all have a blessed evening.
Oh,
God bless. And thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My name is Mike Duggan, and I'm watching the Bell Global Network.
Hey, keep it locked. It's your boy D. Hattie, watching the Bell Global Network. You know how it is.
Hi, I'm Charlie Langton, and you're watching the Bell Global Network.
Hi, this is Martha Reeves, and you're watching Bell Global Network.